These banned videos will make you lose faith in humanity.
We've created a generation of narcissistic women. What's happened is the rise of social media and the rise of online dating and the rise of feminism has taught women that they are not to blame for any poor choices. Every poor choice is glamorized. So if you want to be a sex worker, it's great. If you want to post in bikini pictures online, it's fine. Every poor choice is glamorized and every internal reflection is seen as gaslighting yourself. So they've even got terms for internal reflection to prevent it happening. So what will happen is they are trained to not reflect on themselves because we've been told we've been oppressed for so many years. Now it's time to make sure we project. And so we don't take any accountability. And as a result, when we get into relationships, if we don't feel completely soothed all the time, he must be a narcissist. He must be a manipulator. He must be gaslighting. He, rather than I. And unfortunately, we've got an online market that caters to that wounded woman, that caters to that entitled woman, and caters to that narcissistic woman. And it's so wild to me that so many women talk about narcissism, but the society today is just catering to narcissistic women.
No man has heard all 12 of these today. I'm so proud of you. Let me fix your plate. I'm sorry. I'm so lucky to have you. I love you. You're so handsome. What can I do for you? I respect you. Your dinner's ready. I believe in you. I appreciate all you do for me. I trust you.
If you don't cheat on your girl, you will run on your boys. Loyalty is loyalty. So if you would do your girl dirty, and you come to me, disrespect her, saying this to me about your girl, you be with her way more than you be with me. She can give you way more than I can give you. I can't ever give you no ass. I can't ever give you what she giving you. I can only imagine how you treat me.
Ladies, let me tell y'all something too, cause y'all be on y'all bullshit. Y'all ass to go to work and treat that fake ass work husband better than you do your own damn husband at home. Let's talk about it. At work, you smiling, you laughing, you always giggling and kicking and cock-eyeing in that man's face at work. Your co-worker that you call yourself flirting with and liking. But your ass get home, your husband can't do nothing right. You can bitching and complaining, moaning and groaning about every damn thing. At work, you going to work looking good, smelling good, hair laid, dyed and fried, laid to the goddamn side. But at home, you motherfucking ass with a bonnet on, with your hair sticking up on your head, won't even try to fix up, won't even try to goddamn put some lip gloss on your lips or none of that. Everything you say to that man at work, you so polite, you so respectful. But your damn husband asks you something, you got an attitude. You goddamn cussing and fussing and goddamn, he make the man not even want to say nothing to your ass. Come on now, how you gonna respect a motherfucker that you ain't even married to more than you respect a man that you call yourself in a relationship with, supposed to love and cherish and adore and all this other bullshit? Y'all need to stop that shit for real. Y'all need to stop putting other folks before your damn spouses. I'm telling you, coming from somebody who did similar shit, I'm telling you ladies, do not fuck up a good thing. If your man treat you good, you motherfucking cherish his ass. Cause there's a lot of motherfuckers out here who don't give a damn about you. I guarantee you that work husband ain't gonna do nothing for you the way your husband do. Think about it.
Like, how are you gonna love me if you don't have money? Because guys, relationships require money, and whether you want to accept that or not.
Yes, this kind of thinking is exactly why relationships just don't work out in 2023. And yes, I'm speaking for men. You know, shoot me, call me a pygmy. This kind of thinking. How are you going to love him without money? Because he's also human, Batung. He's also someone's child. Things happen. That man might be, well off. He might have his business in order. Every now and then, I know for a fact, men appreciate being appreciated financially as well. It's not up to the guy to make sure the relationship is stable and romantic. Hey, saying I'm an busy pick me. I don't care.
The world that we live in today is a world of narcissistic women. You can post a picture online, put a bunch of filters on it, you have 100 comments, 30 DMs, people telling you how beautiful, how amazing you are. You go on social media, what do they feed you? They feed you the content that you want to see. Yes, women are independent, go get it on your own, you don't need no man. That's the content they push out to you, independence. They don't push out build a family. They don't push out go marry a man, and they don't push out cooking videos. They don't push out none of that. They don't push out how to clean a home. They don't push none of that. Okay. They push things for you to feel like you're the most amazing woman out there. There's no competition to you. Because why? Because then they can monetize off of you. They can monetize that out of a single home. You can pay your own mortgage and then another man can go pay his own mortgage. There's no family together. There's no union. They're monetizing off of people and making you feel like you're
So now this is what I'm telling niggas. Nigga, you might well go find you a prostitute. You might well go find you a little broad, homie, and say, listen, how much your monthly bill? And I'll pay this, and we go fucking fuck. You might well do that, homie, because right now, the American woman now have reduced herself to a hoe. She don't want to be courted.
Man, you saying something. God,
nigga, she don't want to be courted, nigga. She don't, nigga, the first date, she don't want the first date to be at the park where I ain't got to spend no money. We just sit right here on the park bench talking and laughing, getting to want to know. She don't want that, nigga.
Damn.
Nigga, she want her bills paid. Ladies, how about you cook? That used to be the thing. You cook for a nigga. He cook for you. You invite him over to your place. You cook him a good meal. Y'all sit down and drink, have some wine.
That's the first date for your ass.
Most you hoes ain't got a table to eat on. Invite me over to bitch. I'm eating in my lap on the couch.
And the thing is, listen to what I'm about to say. Listen to what I'm about to say, because it may sound harsh this way, but listen to what I'm about to say. You got a daughter?
I do.
You got a son?
Yes.
Now imagine the son you raised, you love.
Mm-hmm.
You groom him to be a high-value, productive, competitive, successful man.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Would you want him getting with a woman that treats him like you treat men?
I don't know.
The defensive laugh always tells the truth. See, these ladies have no problem messing with somebody else's sons. But say to do it to their boy, then they will want to kill you. French toast out of here.
Pour me another drink.
If you get in a fight with your boyfriend and you do not talk to him about it and resolve it with him, do not go to your best friend and say all the shit that he did. And do not go to your parents and say all the shit that he did. Do not do that, because once you guys resolve that fight and you realize that wasn't really that big of a deal, this is stupid, the sour taste is left in their mouth.
You know, in relationships, you think that other person knows what you're thinking. No, they don't.
Nope.
We are as different as blades of grass and grains of sand and leaves on a tree. Don't nobody know what you thinking. You talk to your man. You talk to your children. You talk to your parents and your friends.
Men are so simple that it's complicated for us women to understand because we're so complex. As to why men have to be like, let me figure out this woman so that I could be with her. Or let me figure out this woman so I can go out on a date with her. Like, for example, I step out with my man and the only thing I know what to do is shut the fuck up until I'm fucking spoken to. Like, I went out with him, like, it was in Arizona. We were in Tempe, Arizona. His whole, like, team had, like, a section or whatever. He was like, babe, do you want to go out to the club? I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. I'm not spoken to. I don't speak to anybody until somebody speaks to me because I don't know these niggas. I don't know them. Like, what am I speaking to you for? I'm here with my man. I'm not here with y'all. I'm not a groupie bitch that's there. Like, you know, as a female, especially as my man's woman, my duty as his woman is to shut up until I am spoken to. And even if I am spoken to by one of his teammates, you keep it short and sweet.
And that's what I think she meant when she says that she holds herself with confidence and high value.
That's not even me holding myself with confidence or high value. That's just me having a sense of like just being a fucking woman.
What part of the marital vow is that?
None.
Oh, okay, then why'd you do it?
Because I'm gonna be honest, after watching what is that show, Alchemy, because me and him been together for 7 years and he always wanted to be a pastor.
What show?
It was Tyler Perry, Alchemy or something, where she became bitter because she stayed with him the whole time, and then finally when he got
31 years old,
on.
ma'am. You broke your marriage up because of a Tyler Perry show?
No, it's not because it just resonated with me because
Ma'am, have you sought therapy?
No, Kevin.
You're laughing, but I'm not. I'm dead serious. I got other things to do. I'm talking to a 30-year-old. Listen, I'm talking to a 31-year-old mother of a 12-year-old girl, and talk about you divorced your working husband because you watched the Tyler Perry movie.
No,
I know. I listen very well, man. See, the problem you have is that what I'm saying, and I'm parroting it back, and it sounds terrible.
Right.
But that's your life. So you don't mind.
Yeah, it is terrible.
Well, yeah, but you did it. See, you don't mind doing it, but you don't want nobody saying it. And you honestly think you can drag this shit to another man and he's going to be like, okay, cool.
But I think, can I say one thing?
I think that man is too good for you, honestly. I hope he finds another woman who's going to have his children instead of taking care of yours and a deadbeat.
But he didn't. He didn't take care of my son.
Yeah, he did. I don't want to hear that shit, man. If he paid rent, if he paid anything in the rent, lights, food, groceries, utilities, even if he paid 3%, he took care of your child.
There's a lot of women that are living off of men. Like, their occupation, no, listen, there's a lot of women that their occupation is to get men that spend money and bring as much money out of them so they can flex on Instagram. I'm telling you the truth. There are girls out here. Like, that's why I be trying to tell some people, bro, when you start really messing with different women, you start to see who is who. You can really tell who's who.
I'm done with building women. I'm done with saving women. I'm done with Captain Save-A-Ho. Let's stop saving women. Look, we got to look at women for who they are right now. Not for what they could be, for right now.
If a man lies to a woman, he's a bad guy. If a woman lies to a man, he just got finessed. He should have seen it coming. You should have been smart enough not to do this. We judge him off of his failures by his intelligence. We judge a woman off of hers by her victimhood.
Respect to men is love. Like, men don't feel loved if they don't feel respected. And your job as a woman is to make them look good. Does it look good to a guy to have his girl hugging the whole basketball team, hugging the whole rap scene?
I'm just gonna get a girl that's always feminine versus arguing and having to put you in your place all the time. Right now, having this conversation with you is stressful. I can only imagine being in a relationship with you doing this all the time.
Yeah, pretty much.
Men don't want that. We already get stressed from the outside world. Why do we want to come in and fight our girl?
You done?
Oh shit.
Alright, so point proven.
Shit.
I know when to shut the fuck up. You were talking and talking and talking. You told me to shut the fuck up.
But I had to tell you.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I know when to be submissive, when I need to be submissive.
I had to tell you to shut up, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. How about this? Let's go into a dream world, right? I can tell you. Let's say me and you are walking down the street and some guy robs your purse and runs away. And he punches you in the process. And I just stand there looking at what's going on. And then you have to scream at me to say, go get him. And then I think about it, and then I go get him. What's more attractive? You screaming at me to go do my job, or I just react and punch him and get your bag back for you?
If you're a man, you're gonna do it regardless.
Thank you. If you're a lady, you're gonna shut up regardless. Ooh. That's the point.
Modern women lie, right? They'll say, I want a nice guy, right? And then you see them that night at the club hooking up with some bad boy who everybody knows is not really there for the right reasons, is gonna, hit it and run. And you're like, well, she's saying she wants a nice guy. Why is she devoting time to that person? So they're not being truthful. They'll say, oh, I don't care about money, right? I don't care about money. I don't care about money. Oh, how much would you want your boyfriend to make? Oh, just, $150K. So that doesn't make sense.
Women can't handle
Girl, solid.
That's not true.
You cheated on a nigga before?
Hell yeah, and I do it again.
Solid. You cheated on a nigga before? You're not solid. You cheated on a nigga?
Maybe.
You never cheated on a nigga? How many boyfriends you had?
Period.
You're not solid. How you love that many niggas? How many niggas you saw you love them to? At least 3, 4.
At least, yes.
Why you loving that many niggas?
So let me get this straight. Men are expected to give husband material from day one, but women don't have to give any kind of wifey material until they get a ring? So let me get this straight. Men are expected to provide, protect, give you security, still take you on dates, pay for everything, give you husband treatment, maybe go get your oil changed, all of the things, fix stuff around your house or your apartment, take care of you, but you don't want to make the man a sandwich because you're a girlfriend and that's wifey duties. That is the stupidest advice I have ever heard on the internet and the stupidest double standard that has ever come into history in a very long time. That's like saying that if you're in an abusive relationship where he beats your ass every single day, that suddenly he's going to change his mind and he's going to change his behavior the minute that y'all are married. How that relates to no wifey duties is that men can't expect you to just organically fall into these wifey duties just because he decides to marry you. And why would he want to marry you if you're incapable of just showing human decency with commitment, security, emotional stability, the same things that you're asking for, and being receptive? But a lot of these independent, badass women think that they have their entire life together, so they actually devalue men in their lives because they don't know how to be receptive to good men in the first place. On top of that, the irony of all of this is that if that same man matches your energy and doesn't give you husband material off the jump, then he's considered a fuckboy. If he doesn't want any commitment, he doesn't really want to take you on dates, he wants to Netflix and chill because he's matching your non-wifey duties, now he's a fuckboy. And the blame is essentially deflected back on the men. And it's pretty much common sense because why would any man want to make you a wife if you don't know how to act like a wife in the first place? Okay, bye.
If the girl is working and taking an Uber to work, clearly she is trying her best. If you're talking to her, sending her lunch should be light work. You know what else should be light work? I think some women need character development. They think simply because they're talking to a man at any time, just like in my situation, we only been talking for a couple of days to a week, that she can depend on a man. Y'all need some character development. Y'all need to learn how to depend on yourselves. See, when a man has nothing, I'd have been to the point to where I don't got enough money to be door dashing. I don't got enough money to be eating out. So what do? I pack lunch to work. I might eat PB&Js for a week if I got to. I might pack some ramen noodles. That's character development as a man. Because a man can't sit here and be like, oh, I've been talking to this girl for a couple of days to a week. I should be able to ask her for some money for lunch because it's light work. That's dumb as fuck. So y'all think everybody needs to develop some type of character development and learn how to go without asking people for anything. Don't feel obligated or entitled to a man's money just because y'all are talking. That's what y'all need to work on. Character development. Eat some noodles. Eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich because you're broke. How about that?
Okay, so I saw this video that was asking, like, what is the male equivalent of getting flowers? Like, hey, men, what is something nice that ladies can do for you? That's like the equivalent of getting flowers, right? And I saw some of the comments. I don't know how that sparked the debate, but people were debating about what was equivalent to getting flowers. But to me, it was always just doing something nice. So I just thought of a couple of things that I did with my husband that I felt like were kind of an equivalent to that. It was just a random act of kindness. One of the things that was my favorite, I think, and I know he loved, that I feel like women should try, when he would get off of work, while he was in the shower, I would go get a towel and I would put the towel in the dryer while he was in the shower. And then I would fold it up and lay it out or hand it to him so that he had a warm towel. Some people have towel warmers if you want to invest in that, but that's what I would do. I would always, every time he got off of work, make sure he had a warm towel. And another thing I did was replace his toiletries or little things that he didn't think to shop for, like his soap, his deodorant, all that stuff. He hated going to the store for that. So he never even had to think about it. It would always just magically replenish itself whenever he needed it, because I made sure I routinely got those for him, just like he got things for me. Part of the debate I saw was like, somebody was like, oh, bake us something. One dude was like, oh, you can bake me some banana bread. And another lady argued, of course. There was an argument. And she was like, banana bread takes over an hour to make. And flowers is something that, you know, you just don't even have to go out of your way to do. You just stop and pick them up. That can take like minutes to do that. And you want this woman to spend 2 hours baking you some banana bread, which I thought was excessive. But that's also why I thought of like the toiletry thing. It's just like flowers. Like, I'm already out getting groceries. Let me go ahead and get him, you know, the things that he needs too. Or just whatever his favorite snack was. You know, maybe he loved Nutter Butters and I think they're gross, but I will always stock those up for him. The point is, it's just a random act of kindness to let them know you were thinking about them. And I think one of the reasons I don't like that it turned into a debate was just how I look at it, because I actually bring my husband flowers now. Like, because he passed away, I take those flowers to his grave and I keep it clean, not just at his grave. I replenish the flowers both on his grave and at his memorial. And I feel like, why are we debating on doing something nice for the people we love? Just do something nice, because you could be in a situation where you really are literally bringing them flowers one day.
What do you mean?
You keep saying our daughter. It's our daughter.
You say?
It's our daughter, not our daughter.
Excuse me, please. Hold on 1 second. I'm trying to rectify an issue here. No, it's our daughter. She's asking me something. Please hold on. You say waiting.
Stop saying our daughter. It's our daughter.
So you say?
I said stop saying our daughter like that. It's our daughter.
Hold on now, Tyrie's got a point on this one.
The truth about the matter is that if I had different people in my ear at that time, I would not have made that decision.
Look, man, I was not going to respond to this video of my ex that's now gone viral. She is loving it. Congratulations, you went viral again over something else that you said, because you're trying to build up your YouTube page and get your followers up. Listen, man, listen. If you had people in your ear that influenced you into leaving your husband and your 1-year-old child, your innocent 1-year-old child, we both were divorcee kids, grew up in toxic environments, torn in between our old family, new family, stepfather, stepmother. That's a life that we both lived. And you packed up a 1-year-old, put a COVID mask on top of the Ring cameras, and I was literally in an airplane on my way home to fight for my marriage and my family. You're heartless. None of your friends recognize you. This is all about money. If you had friends in your ear, you're lying, you're gaslighting, you're playing. The only person that was in your ear was your mama. Her name is Patricia Randolph. You didn't have people in your ear. The amount of people that was supposedly in your ear, you also had a whole lot of people like Aventer Gray, Taffy Dollar, Creflo Dollar's wife, who married us. You had a whole lot of people in your ear telling you that you're about to do something stupid, impulsive, and y'all are actually not going through anything that would make you want to leave your husband. Let's go even further. When Aventer Gray and Pastor John Gray were having their own marital issues at the time, you arranged a therapy session with Aventer Gray at our house. And when she walked out of her therapy session, she walked into the foyer where the Bumblebee is, and there was 50 boxes with like 7 or 8 people there packing up all the shit to leave the house. And I was in an airplane on my way home to try and fight and save our marriage. So if you had people in your ear at the time, they must be still in your ear, because you're still trying to get $20,000 a month for a 5-year-old. You make $160,000 a year on your own. This is all a game. You're clout chasing. You're something that I don't even know. A simple woman, not into materialistic things, don't care about fame and mansions and popularity. You're everything that you told me and all of your friends and loved ones that you wasn't. If you wanted to be famous, boo-boo, that's all you had to say. You didn't have to play this game that you wasn't. Now you out here playing on single mothers and their emotions, playing on women that are actually in abusive relationships and fucked up marriages that are toxic and dark and dysfunctional. That's not what that was. You think I would have a song entitled "I Don't Think You Ever Loved Me" if I didn't really feel that way? You think I would have a song out called "Love Transaction" if I didn't realize that it was never love, it was just a transaction? This shit is about money. You've hired 3 law firms. trying to fucking suck me dry. I'm approaching $1 million in legal fees, and we had a prenup. You already tried to ask me to come back. You already tried to reconcile. I told you I was in a relationship with Zelly, and I was not willing to go and break this off or cut this woman off because you decided to wake up on a Wednesday and come back and play in the sandbox. Everything about the way you left me was heartless. It was evil. You never considered me, your marriage, and let alone your innocent 1-year-old child. She had to celebrate her 2nd birthday apart. And if you really are really suddenly caring about the effects that you've had on me and your family, why don't you sit these fucking lawyers off of me? Call your lawyers right now and tell them that everything that you're still trying to get right now, you don't want it no more. $20,000 a month for a child? Our prenup says no alimony. Our prenup said everything that the prenup said. You're trying to crack the prenup. And it's been 3 years of it. I should have never hired a fucking attorney. I had a prenup. Everything that I was supposed to give you in the prenup, I gave it to you. You want more. And it's been 3 years. I've moved on. I'm with Zelly. You moved on. I don't even want to tell niggas the first nigga you started dating when we broke up. Because you're going to go viral from that. If I were to tell niggas who you started dating as soon as we broke up, you would go viral from that. All you want is attention. You want Facebook followers. You want Instagram followers. You're trying to be a life coach, and you're trying to get niggas to drink the Kool-Aid. You fucking with a real one right here.
Are you farmers?
No, we don't exploit others for profit, if that's what you're asking. Are you here for mockery, or you're here to articulate something?
I'm surprised you expect to win anybody over to your cause when you ladies are being such bitches.
Where do you get that weird voice from?
My voice is quite beautiful, actually. I've done voiceover work in Hollywood. You ever see the children's show Arthur? That was me in the intro.
Really impressive, wow.
It is.
Yeah.
And are any of the cows sold into sexual slavery?
They're Don't waste your time. Hey, he was a voiceover one time on TV, and that's his claim to fame.
We've totally schooled your stupid douchebag ass.
Nobody schooled me yet.
Yes, you just got schooled. Now get the out of our
You
face.
didn't school me! Stop saying that! This guy the cows!
Yeah, that's you, honey. That's you.
I cows?
Yeah.
Well, anybody who's ever made love to you has a cow. She's bovine. If you ask me, that's why she cares so much about the cows. She's probably related.
Okay, go. Go. Get the out of here. You're getting worse!
When women are let loose to do as they please, away from the influence of men, they have not come up with a cornucopia of great inventions and discoveries. Instead, they have aborted tens of millions of infants, blamed all their problems on men, voted leftists into office, become excessively promiscuous, gotten worthless college degrees, and demanded equally worthless made-up jobs. They believe wealth falls like manna from heaven. They believe marriage is temporary, destroyed children's lives through easy divorce and single parenthood, and rationalized every bit of it.
When you're 12 years old, you're like, I feel like I'm in the wrong body. And that's fine, like that's how you feel. And then if you continue that lifestyle, then that's your life. But my job as an adult and a human being is to respect the choices other people make.
Shouldn't we be able to define what it means to be born in the wrong body?
Well, we can define what it means to be in the wrong body.
Okay, what is that? What does it mean?
I feel like I'm in the wrong body. That's what it means.
For
I
example?
think children are extremely naive, and I think children will listen to the adults around them.
You know, 10-year-olds engage in magical thinking, right?
Absolutely. I'm a school counselor. That's my job. I literally do this professionally.
Have you changed since you were 10 years old?
Absolutely.
Did you learn some things since you were 10?
I would hope so.
So probably the way you think when you're 15 is a lot different than 10.
Your morals and your identity, those things for me haven't changed.
Well, when I was
And
10 years
what-
old, I believed Santa Claus came down my chimney and put presents under the tree.
Right, because children believe in magical thinking. Children are extremely naive, and I think children will listen to the adults around them. I'm a school counselor.
Anybody else realize that children born in 2023 potentially live to see the year?
going to college, I'm getting A's and B's, and this nigga got C's.
All right,
and
let
he's
me
making more money than me.
ask you this. Would you rather have a high-profile job for no pay or clean sewers for $100,000 a year?
I would clean sewers if it's more money.
Okay. Do you think most women would choose to do that?
I don't know what most women choose, but I'm talking about me.
Okay, no, I get that, but I'm saying I've interviewed hundreds of women, and most women actually would not choose the dangerous, dirty job. Is that possibly why a lot of women get paid less? Why do we have the expression, that's a man's job?
Because certain things are a man's job. Because it's like, why gotta take the trash out if there's a man in the house?
Right, so I'm just saying.
Or lift heavy things.
Well, is it fair to say if you want equal privileges, you need equal responsibilities?
No, why is responsibility equality?
Because you gotta take.
I'm just trying to get equal pay.
Because you gotta take the bad with the good.
Why do all the extra shit if I can't? Why can't I have equal pay?
Don't you have to take the bad with the good?
No, you do not. We should have equality. Period. You see what I mean? You know what I mean?
I don't know what that means, and I don't want you to keep.
What's your biggest red flag in a woman?
I got a lot of red flags.
What's your #1 red flag, just so I know?
It's honestly very specific. You sure you want to hear it?
Yeah.
Okay, you asked for it. My #1 red flag in a woman is when a woman plays Fortnite. Username Lovely Low, 5'4", built like a door, cause shorty got no cake, no knockers, and no face, which is crazy because I don't know how you miss on all three. Then tries to cover up all that midness with some goofy ass purple glasses, and all she really ends up looking like is the mom from Inside Out. And to make it even worse, which I didn't even know was possible, tries to take all that garbage and put it in front of a camera for people to see. That's wild. You know somebody like that?
How much money do you have, actually? Because I'm broke as I gotta stop saying this because I'm not gonna get it. I'm broke. I'm genuinely broke, okay?
There's no way you're broke.
I promise you I am.
There's no way you're broke.
I have no money.
Eddie, you have to pay my guy. Please pay my guy. Please help him out. I love this kid. You're funny, man, and I enjoy being around you. And I think you should get a big bag.
You like my dad, you know that?
No,
You feel like a white dad of mine. I swear to God, I've always wanted a white dad too.
You have one now, man. And I'll get you jacked. A white dad that'll get you jacked. Look at that. But I really mean that. I think you deserve a big bag, and I just don't want you to go. Like, do you think if you got a big bag, you would go crazy? Like you'd like do something wild? Like, what would be the first thing you would buy with that bag?
Nothing. Every dollar I get, 80% of it, my dad invested for me right away. I don't touch my money.
Oh man.
I don't spend money on shit. I got Louis Vuitton shoes, and I was on the floor begging some guy on my stream to pay for them for me. I don't spend money, bro.
Really?
Yeah, I don't spend my money, bro. All of it goes into real estate. Everything.
That's fucking smart.
Yeah.
Who put you onto that?
My dad. He does real estate. He's a businessman. He's a good fucking guy. W dad. Thank you, dad.
That's huge. Damn, that's so.
Do I think women should guard the White House? No, I don't think I should either. It's not sexist to say that women can't do big physical labor things as good as giant men can. But people will tell you it is. Well, I'm not sexist. As a matter of fact, my favorite people are all female. I have a wife and I have 3 daughters. They're my favorite people in the world. But I could beat the out of all of them.
Yeah, the fact that this has even become remotely controversial is super funny to me. But that's also because every movie you see has like a 100-pound woman beating up 300-pound men, which is not true at all.
You were saying something about how women do a lot more to get ready for the date.
They get their hair done, they get their makeup done, they get their nails done. Guys, they get a haircut, they take a shower.
No. If a guy is asking a girl out on a date and she finds him attractive, she finds him valuable, he's got confidence, he's got game, all that kind of stuff, and she says yes to going on the date with him, he prepared himself to become that kind of man for years in advance. All you have to do as a woman is just show up to put on your makeup and just show up to the date. The guy has to work on his career to be able to take you out to a nice dinner. If you're into fit guys, he's got to spend years in the gym working on his physique. He's got to make something of himself so that he's successful and has confidence. There's years of work that go into it beforehand.
Uh-oh. Tell me you white without telling me you white.
Oh, this is easy. We can't have that. Long neck, ice cold beer never broke my heart. Like a diamond rings and football teams, that'll do it. Y'all come back now, you hear?
You know what's funny about that is because that kid set it up on himself. Tell me you're white without telling me you're white. The one guy did to daddy. His kids came home. He go, hey, daddy. That's what you get trying to be provocative and trying to make it about race. You're going to get a lot of people coming and giving the stereotypical response that you believe is racist. So I love the fact that people are doing it. I hope a lot of people do it. Maybe that's the reason why he did the little front clip, is because he wanted to see all the things that would happen, knowing that his clip would go viral because people will respond to it. I don't know. You tell me.
The Floyd Mayweather fight, they walked away with, hundreds of millions of dollars at stake. You being at the height
of your sport, maybe make what, $1 million at most per fight. Does that anger you, and what can we do to change that? I don't like to talk about exactly how much money I make, but I'm extremely comfortable and happy. Yes, and if I got to a point where I had almost 50 fights, I would probably be making close to the same amount of money that Floyd does. But at this point, I have 11, so I can't expect it to be exactly equal yet. I don't think. I have to put more time in.
I don't want to gas you up or nothing, but you are cute. You good looking.
You good looking.
Don't do this.
I was gonna keep it to myself.
Excuse me. So look.
I was gonna wait till later to tell y'all gonna.
We can absolutely keep that till later. Absolutely. But in the meantime, what do you look for in a woman, and are you dating?
I look for neon green color nails and Louis Vuitton boots and
excuse me.
Pretty skin.
Ooh, all the way through.
Curly hair.
Ooh.
I look for shit like that.
Is it hot? Y'all hot?
You must not know who she fucking.
People just are incredibly afraid to even have the conversation. You're telling them.
Would you like to present an argument? What's
F***ing bigot? Call me whatever you want. It's fine because those words are really meaningless. It's like it's at the basic point where it's like if you say things like, "Oh, well, you know, there are differences between men and women." That's transphobic. Great. That's actually wonderful that that's transphobic because you make the word meaningless.
You strive on this. What is bigoted about saying that children cannot consent to puberty blockers?
He has no opinion. You have no opinion.
Well,
Here you are with the
let's hear your opinion.
Huh?
Let's hear your opinion.
F you. How dare you?
I validate this bullshit. You're no longer able to like talk in your workplace. You're no longer able to talk in public. If you're connected to any type of institution like a school or anything like that, you are now self-censoring. And it's like if you were self-censoring people to the point where they can't say simple things like only women give birth, all other political discussions become moot.
I'm 21 years old, but on the outside, I'm just a little boy. And that's because for me, growing up, puberty was a lot like my father, absent. I feel like I'm the opposite of a pedophile. I get asked about my age all the time. How old are you? How old are you? No, I'm not selling you fentanyl. How old are you? And it gets annoying having to answer this question all the time. And I sometimes tell people I was never born. And that I have been present through all of what has been and what will be. See, I came into existence before the earth and stars, and I will be here on the day they fall because I am ageless, but yet old enough to your mother.
Bitch, I'm not playing.
What's that?
Rent. Bitch, I haven't paid a full price on rent. I go half.
You were on the street all year long, thanks to me. Merry Christmas. Rent. Hell wrong with her.
Matter of fact, take this off. This shit that I got you.
No, come on,
I
stop
got
playing.
You, man. You got me fucking light bill rent and shit.
You got another gift, babe. The last one, real, I promise you. Come on, open up the gift.
Watch this.
Man, what's wrong with her, man? You know I got you something, man. Stop
This
playing.
shit not funny. Like, okay, it's okay. We do jokes and shit through the week. That's fine. But on Christmas, like, are you ever serious? Don't nobody want to play all the fucking time.
Man, open up the gift.
Oh, I know this.
Yeah, you happy about that one? Yeah. Yeah, that's how I did all that. Cause you got that iPhone. You got that iPhone 12. Show the people. Show the people. Show the people.
What's really real?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, open it up. Yeah, now she happy.
Bitch! I'm not fucking playing. I'm done. Bitch, I'm not playing. I'm done. You play too fucking much. How the fuck you put that? Bitch, you do too much. Like,
What did it say? Water bill. You was able to watch that pussy all year long, thanks to me. Water bill. Merry Christmas.
If you believe that a man chasing you proves that he likes you, what are you doing to prove to him that you like him? That's not showing mutual interest. Men want to feel wanted too. Men want to know that you like them as well. It is our job as women, when a man is pursuing us, who we actually are interested in, we show interest back. That is the mature thing to do.
I saw TikTok, this girl said, men love asking, what's your love language? So they can be like, mine's physical touch. And she's so right. But I low-key think that all men think that their love language is physical touch. But I think that that's just the only socially acceptable love language for a man to have. Like, imagine if you ask a man his love language. Or, no. Imagine if a man come on TikTok and said, my love language is receiving gifts. The comments are going to eat him up. Eat him up. The comments are going to say, why are you as a man wanting gifts? Not you want to be spoiled. It's sad, but it's true. Because it's really that internalized misogyny that makes us feel like men are not allowed to want gifts. If a man get on here and say, oh, my love language is acts of service, baby, it's over for you. It's over for you. Again, it's that internalized misogyny. It hurts us all. Misogyny does not just hurt women. It hurts men too, because they are stuck in a box that's about this big, and they not getting out that hole. Your love language is not physical touch, baby. You know you want a gift. You know you want a gift.
Stop dealing with men that try to match your energy. You will have a worse relationship with them, because as a man, you have to understand that you cannot do what women do. Getting mad because I'm mad and then treat me like you got a problem with me without knowing if I have a problem with you is very womanly. Not answering calls on purpose because I missed your call on accident, womanly. Trying to hurt or destroy me mentally, physically, and emotionally whenever there's an issue with us, womanly. Because you've been around too many women to the point that now you're trying to keep up with one. Free game, ladies.
So she admits that she doesn't like the things that women do to men done back to her. Fellas, we should take her advice but swap the genders. Stop dealing with women who match your energy. You'll have the worst relationship. Because as a woman, you have to understand that you cannot do what men do. Not caring about your body count, being strong and independent, and unwilling to be submissive. Man, 90% of Western modern women talk and carry themselves like a man so much. If it wasn't for their voice and body, you wouldn't be able to tell a difference. Were y'all not paying attention in class when y'all learn opposites attract? That's a fact. So if masculine is the way you act, that's how you get feminine energy back.
I've been in prison with some of the most meanest, toughest, ruthless people, bro. And they all say the same thing. This shit is whack. This ain't it, man. Young blood, get your life together, man. Go to school. But when you on the street, you hearing the music. Yeah. Yo, drill this, kill this. You hearing all this bullshit. And those people haven't stood up in front of a judge and got sentenced and had to stand on that. They haven't went through that process yet. They've been catching W's. They've been spinning blocks and whatever. But when they catch up to them and they sitting in the courtroom like I had to, and you look over your shoulder and none of the homies is there. None. Like nobody. None of them bitches. None of them. None of them hoes you fucking on. None of that.
The label, nobody.
It's either your mother or your grandmother crying, looking at you like sad, and you feel fucked up because you know you let them down. And then when they sentence you, and that shit hit your chest like a fucking truck. And you feel dead, you feel lifeless. That's when shit get real. That's when it's regret. That's when it's like, damn, I coulda, woulda, shoulda.
Yep.
All that tough shit go out the window. Now you in a cell crying. Like crying. Yeah. I cried like a baby. Right? So if we had people who keep it real, then some people could avoid it.
That's true.
You feel me? So for me, like, that was the eye-opener for me, because I thought it was, I'm asking my man, yo, so what it was like, man? He like, yo, this shit whack. I got life. He showed me a picture, right, of his daughter when he got locked up, right? She was like this, right? Bro, you know he showed me a picture from her like this to standing next to him as a grown-ass woman.
Yeah.
I've seen her grow up with pictures of him in jail.
Crazy.
And he cried, and I felt his pain. And that's when it became real. Like, oh, this shit ain't no joke, man.
Because he died.
This girl right here in this video is a prime example of why we should stay out of people's business no matter what. Mind your business. Just imagine you as a man is sitting in jail doing 25 years for a lie that your sister told. You got a murder charge for a lie that your sister told. This 17-year-old heartless, cold child is literally sitting on this man's platform laughing that she beat herself up, told her brother went to the guy, shot him, the young man did not make it, and the brother got an unaliving charge and doing 25 years. The brother do not even know that the sister lied. The only person that knows is the mom. If I was the mom, my daughter would have had to go do that time, baby. My son wouldn't have went. even though both of these are my kids. But my son wouldn't have went because my daughter should never lied. She would have had to learn that lesson the hard way about lying. Because right now she thinks she don't got away with it, saying the case is over. But sweetheart, the case is over for your brother, but not for you. Do you know that they can come back and charge you too, honey? She just don't know that. She just over there kiki, laughing and cackling, just heartless and cold. Y'all, please go look at this video that I'm going to tag, please.
Hey, excuse me, I don't consent to being recorded. Can you stop recording me?
Please, no one's recording you. I'm just recording.
Okay, the camera is facing me. You've been recording me for quite a while now, so I don't consent to being recorded.
It's just, you see, the camera is clearly in front of me, and
no,
I'm in a corner.
But it's facing me. I can see that the camera is facing me. Please stop recording me.
Madam, see, I'm explaining to you. I don't even have to explain. It's the camera is facing. I'm literally in the most corner of the corner in the airport.
Sir, if you're gonna keep recording me, I'm gonna call the police.
What police? Are you in charge of the police force? You think you can just call? I can't call the police now. You want
Sir,
to
I'm just telling you to please stop recording me, please.
You clearly want to be in front of. You want? Come and sit down here. Let's so both of us.
I'm not coming to sit down to you. You're being obnoxious. You're being rude. Please stop recording me. I don't consent to being recorded.
How am I being obnoxious? You want to be in the front of the camera. But there's nothing to record. Even if I want to record, you need something.
Sir, you don't have
capture.
to be rude. I'm just saying I don't want to be recorded.
You need
I
something,
will call the police.
You need something to capture. There's nothing
Do you
to
want
capture.
me to call the police?
You say I'm obnoxious. You look like someone's great grandmother, but clearly you want to be on the internet. Oh yeah, come
I don't
and
want
join
to be
me.
in your silly internet. Stop recording me.
Madam, don't touch my phone.
No, you're recording me. Stop recording me.
See, I'm busy because I'm sitting down.
I'm calling the police. I'm calling the police. I do not consent to be recorded.
Go and call the police. Because I'm sitting down, you look like I am 4 feet or something. I'm very tall. If I stand up like this, I'll jack you up. I'm not liable for anything that happens if I get
Sir,
up.
if I see
but
this
if I
little
get up,
video that you posted of me on the internet, I swear I will take legal action.
Madam, if I capture your face and put you on the internet, my phone, my app will crash. All my followers will unfollow me. So it's a very big risk.
So you've been recording me for your followers?
Nobody is recording. You can't even pay me to record you because, like I said, why would anybody take Godzilla and put on their this thing?
Sir, delete the video right now.
Madam, don't touch my phone. I'm telling you now.
Stop recording me.
Please, come and tell her.
You're recording me right now.
Okay. Because I think you want wahala, trouble. Yeah, go and find, I don't know, what class are you flying? Is it a basic economy? Because you're giving go and take your frustration.
My daughter thinks that you are so cute. Oh my god. Stop! What's your name? Will, good to meet you, Will.
Hey, bitch.
Hey, bitch, what's for dinner?
Your mother's a bitch.
No, you're my mother.
You were adopted, you didn't know?
Mom, you cannot say stuff like that. Mom, you cannot say stuff
Why
like
you
that.
even no? Why are you even calling me a bitch? Go to your room. Give me your phone. That's not even funny.
You're just mad because you got caught.
Why you give me?
You're mad you got caught. You're
Caught
mad.
what? Go. Give me your phone.
How long have you been together?
4.5 years.
No, 5 now.
Well, yeah, I guess 5 now.
5 years.
Yeah.
How much did you spend on her wedding ring?
I mean, show it. I mean, go ahead. It's a decent amount. So if you look up like a 3-carat diamond, it's a decent amount I spent on her. But she deserves even more.
Numbers wise, what we talking?
I mean, how much was it? 35K? 35K, yeah.
35,000 bucks.
Yeah.
So he spent that much on a wedding ring for you as a gesture. What does he get in return?
I think I should answer that. So I get a partner that's loyal. I get the mother of my children. I get the most beautiful woman that I've ever, been around. And the most important thing is how she treats me and how she treats my family and how she treats her family. So for me, I have a partner for life, and it's worth every investment.
I was at a coffee shop with a friend and I saw a stranger that I thought was really cute and I decided to go up and ask them out. They look at me and they go, "Oh my gosh, I am so flattered. That means so much. Thank you. But I'm actually straight." And I said, "No worries." And I walked away and I didn't tell them that I am a woman, a trans woman, but I didn't say that. The idea of being rejected and having someone assume my gender felt safer to me than me standing up for myself and saying to the person I'm actually a woman.
And if they could spot that you're a man from miles away, maybe you need to take a little bit more estrogen. Maybe you need to do your hair differently. But that deep ass voice is not gonna fool anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you come up to me with that voice and it's deeper than mine, I'm gonna be a little suspect.
Joe Biden has recently said that the biggest threat to the United States is white supremacy. What do you guys think about that? Is that the greatest threat?
The greatest threat is not white supremacy. If we're talking about the Trump era, or if it's about the Trump era is definitely not white supremacy. The biggest threat is the left, communist ideas implemented into our education system.
And you're definitely not you're not a lefty.
I'm not a lefty. I'm not a commie. I don't like commies.
Wow.
Commies have ruined every country.
I think their point of view is often it's my body, my choice, right? But I'm saying when you take that to the extreme, it doesn't make sense.
Have you had sex, Pearl?
I'm not a virgin.
So you've had sex. What if you had a baby right now?
But here, so here's the thing. One, if I got pregnant, I would keep it because to me, like, I don't believe in abortion.
No, I seriously think about this every single day, and I'm sorry if I sound stupid. If somebody has $500 and they've already paid taxes on it, and they give it to me, so now just because it goes from them to me, I also have to pay taxes on it, even though they just did. And then not only that, but anytime I spend one of those $500, I'm going to also pay another tax fee on whatever item I'm buying. And then whoever I bought the item from will have to pay taxes on the money they just earned from what I bought. So, like, so every single dollar, like, if a dollar is 100 cents, hold on.
I feel you, sis. I feel you.
Hi, I'm Whitney.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am. Why so quick?
No, why so quick?
Because she toxic. Look, she's trying to argue with me right now. The way she walked up on me, I could look at her. Damn, I'm trying to have a conversation. Now okay.
You said I'm toxic, so
So if you guys had boyfriends and then your guy says, "Hey babe, I'm gonna go to a party. It's a house party. It's a bunch of prawn stars and they all wanna have sex with me. Some of them have like roofies in their pockets, but like I'm gonna like try to avoid it. Like your man wants to go to a party with a bunch of some cute, some not so cute prawn stars and they all wanna have sex with him. How comfortable would you feel with him going to that party?
If they want to have sex with him, then obviously if he wants to go, he wants to have sex.
So that's the equivalent of when a girl's at the bar.
No.
A lot of y'all...
But the men are not porn stars.
You're at a place where everyone there would have sex with you.
And wants to.
Yeah. And there's also dangerous creeps that are willing to like put some in your drink, whatever. So what would happen if your man was at a place where everyone wanted to have sex with him? You would hate that. But if I don't want my girl to be at a place where I know everyone wants to have sex with her, I'm a bad guy who's like insecure.
Get your food! Who? Get in the car? Hey. Get your food! Get your food! If you say one more thing, I'm gonna knock you out. Oh my grandma, say one more thing, I'm gonna knock you out.
Hey, everybody, take a wild guess. What city this happened in? Nashville, Tennessee. This is in the heart of Chicago. What do you mean the heart of Chicago? The middle of Nashville. That's what I mean. All right, man, you gotta explain these things to white people. The woman, she tells her son to get a gun. He sees the guy punching his mom in the face. Closed fist twice. So he shoots and kills him. They decide to arrest this woman and charge the 14-year-old. Locked him up. When I first heard this story, they were claiming that the kid chased the guy out of the place and shot him in the back and killed him. Well, that's not self-defense. You chasing somebody. Act like you running. Bow! 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 Right there. That's not self-defense.
Stop! Stop!
Now, you punch me. Punch me. Stop! Stop! I got a gun! Bow! That's self-defense.
Teenage boys now, they are so terrified that if you touch in the wrong place at the wrong time, you may find that your whole life is destroyed.
See, I
and there
like
is
that
far
terror.
too much. Well,
I like that.
As a mother of a teenage boy, I don't like that terror.
I do.
Malicious thing I've ever heard.
I think it's better to not have a physical relationship than to have one that could ruin a woman's life.
But then how do they ever start?
Well, don't. If you're not 100% sure, don't.
What are you going to have? A bunch of new teen boys who never had...
so
We actually do have that. Gen Z is having far less sexual relationships than any... They are. True. And young people have stopped having sex.
What is like respectful in a relationship? Like
Trusting the
those
person and
guidelines?
not paying somebody to see if they would cheat.
But it happened.
Not true.
You went on a date with this girl.
It wasn't a date.
She literally told me that you took her out to eat.
No.
Yeah, and you guys hooked up. You can't sit here and deny that.
I am denying because it's not true.
Okay, sure.
She's a client, and after we were working out, we got food, which was across the street.
That's
where
not
we
what
walked.
she told me.
That's what I'm telling you.
She told me you guys had sex.
I'm telling you we didn't.
So are you saying she's lying?
I'm saying she's lying.
Let's find out from her.
Okay.
Paula, can you tell him what you told me?
So I pretty much told her that he took me to this really fancy restaurant, and afterwards we went back to my place and hooked up.
And that he came on to you in the car and you guys were kissing?
Yes.
Yeah, see?
Why would you sit here and lie?
I lied because...
So you weren't telling the truth?
I didn't think that she deserved you, so I lied.
Oh my God.
Clearly she doesn't value the faithful, amazing man that you are. I thought...